Yeah.
What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay Money. You see what I'm saying? We got powered by Wager Talk. We got our guy Rob Veno. Is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday here, but we got our guy Rob Veno on the show. We got our guy Skee Prophet as well, man. The biggest Warriors fan there is, diehard Warriors fan. But what's up with you guys in the chat, man? The chat makes this place. Post your plays in the chat, man. Sides, total, spreads, whatever, man. It's all love. Hit the like button, subscribe. Check out Wager Talk as well. What's up with you, Rob? How you been doing over there at Wager Talk? Everything good with you?
Yeah, I am good, buddy. Last night made me happy. Everything went the right way. Boston, multiple ways. Little individual prop with Jason Tatum worked out. Gabe Vincent, fourth quarter, worked out. So yeah, heading into today, really, really happy, Jay. And we'll see if the Mavs can, get themselves on the board here in this series.
Exactly. Let's get to it, man. What's up with you, Skee? Everything cool with you, my brother? Skee. Everything cool with you? Oh boy, what we doing here, Skee? Nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, you're on mute, my brother. We probably have to get Skee back here. The Warriors, maybe the Warriors may not do so well today, man. Just saying. Now we're gonna try to get them back in here, man. We're gonna try to get them back in here. But Rob, hey, like I say, it's Tuesday. We got you here. You see what I'm saying? It's all business, Rob. It's only one game today. Let me see real quick. Let's see if Skee's back. We'll see. He'll come back, but let's get straight into it, Rob. It's all business here. Western Conference Finals, Game 4 here, right? Got the Warriors +1 over the Mavs. Maybe the Warriors probably should be favored in this game, right? They've shown that their offense can't be stopped in this series, right, Rob? The Mavs, obviously, they've had their tough sledding, 3 straight road games, then they come home, trifecta loss, right? I was on them. Be interested to see if this game correlates to game 4 of the Denver series, right, where the Warriors were up 3-0, and then they went in Denver and got smacked. Rob, what you think about how you think of looking at this game?
Yeah, and you know what, Jay? To that point, the game where they could have closed out in Memphis and trailed by 55, right? They've slacked off a couple of times in these first 2 series. And I know I read a couple of quotes where, they're aware of it and they don't want to have that repeat performance. I wouldn't expect them to, Jay. What they did in Memphis was just horrendous. What they did in Denver was more sloppy than horrendous. But Dallas is going to come out with that sense of urgency. I do not expect the Mavs to roll over here. More than the side, though, I'm looking at the total, Jay. And the one thing that stands out to me throughout the Dallas playoff run, what are they? They're 13, 7, 6, 16 games in. I got some numbers here where I'm a big bounce back guy. And the 3-point shooting was horrendous for Dallas last game, right? I mean, especially the quartet of Finney-Smith, Bullock, Kleber, Bertans. Those guys are 2 for 19. Dallas needs those guys. Game 2, they were there for the most part. Game 3, they weren't. But I went back into the Utah series, to the Phoenix series, and into this series. There's been 5 times. Tonight will be the 6th time where Dallas has shot 33% or less from beyond the arc in a game. And what did they do the next game? Well, I won't run through all the numbers for you. I'll just give you the overall numbers. In those 5 games so far that they've played where they had a bad 3-point shooting performance, they've come back, Jay, shooting 44.8% overall. They've always had a really good bounce back game. They've averaged 111.5 points in those games. So certainly I would look that way tonight. I would look for a bounce back from 3. And I would also say this. I don't think that Dallas has missed threes. The majority of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of them are often clean looks where Golden State's really not guarding certain guys. And, Bullock and Cleveland, they had a bunch of good looks, just missed them. So I think Dallas probably bounces back here. If you want to narrow that down and go first half, as far as the first half is concerned, Dallas has actually been 4-1 over in the first half of all 5 of those games. And they've been pretty good offensively, Jay, for the most part, but their defense hasn't been great in these first halves. Their defense has allowed over 54 points in those 5 first halves. So the combination of all those things leads me to believe Dallas is going to get theirs. Golden State's going to get theirs. And you're staring at 110 for the first half. And then you're looking at 215.5, which they made look really small in game 2 when Dallas shot the ball well. That game went fly. What did it, 243 or something like that? So I'm looking more at a game 2 situation than I am a 1 or 3. Again, I don't expect Golden State to lay down here. If you're betting sides, Dallas has been a really good play against the spread, 4-1 in these 5 bounce back games, full game. And they've been better second half than they have first half. Second halves, they've been 4-1. The shooting has really picked up. So for me, I'm going to lean more total. I would suggest to anybody who wants to tail along, I'll probably be first half and full game here on the over, and we'll see if Dallas can pull out a game. But I think there'll be a lot of points scored tonight.
I like it, Skee. What you like it? How you doing, my brother? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Yeah, everything is good. NBA's been solid lately. Yeah, I don't know, man. In this game, I feel like, why did I even bet the Mavericks last game, man? People were hitting me up and saying, like, you were this confident and this about the Warriors and you changed your mind. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I see absolutely no way X's and O's why how the Mavericks win. When I bet the Mavericks in the last game, it's pretty much a spot situation and, you know, thinking the other team could be sleepwalking a little bit. And it's the same kind of deal here. Steph, but he said something like, if you playing with house money, you know, I'll bet on this next game. We've seen it in the past 2 series. When they get to that elimination game, they don't really look like they care too much. So I could see Dallas winning this game for that reason. And then going back to Golden State, and then they handle business like they did the last 2 series. So if I had to play this game, it would be the Mavericks on the side. What I like better than that, I like Clay over 7.5 rebounds and assists. That's hit every game this series, and it's hit 6 of the last 7. I like the under all season long. You guys know when Mavs are at the house, you bet the under. Over 70% of their games at home have gone to the under. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deal there. And elimination games, you expect both teams to ratchet up the defense. And in general, it's 2 really good defensive teams. So under 215.5 was my play here. But I should have been betting Clay over rebounds and assists. Prop Queen has been giving me that, and I've been ignoring it. But it's hard to ignore now. It continues to go over.
Yeah, that's a good point. The books are kind of saying that this one might go over. They might be on Rob's side on this one. I know that the last couple of spreads have been 214.5. And then with this one jumping up, you see what I'm saying? 215.5, a whole 1.5 from last game. They kind of saying that it's maybe the line kind of tells me that maybe the Mavs make more shots. I mean, obviously the odds makers don't know that, but we see. So the Mavs have played 3 straight road games, right? Game 7 in Phoenix, then the first 2 in Golden State. So maybe that first game back at the house, just they weren't comfortable enough. They hadn't played. We noticed the playoffs, but it seemed like they hadn't played at the house in forever. Now they got that game back at the house under their belt. We know the role players play better at the house. They're not shooting 2 for 19 from 3. Talking about Kleba, you saw Bullock. Guys like that, I think they'll hit some better shots today. So maybe that's the reason why you see a little uptick in the total, because if the Mavs are making shots, then it'll likely go over as well. We know that they can't really stop the Warriors from getting to the paint, getting to the rim, and if they're hitting threes, you know what I'm saying? So I'd lean to the over in this game. And sidewise, it's not that I'm a homer or anything, guys, but in this particular game, you're looking at it correlated, especially to the game 4 in Denver and the game 5 in Memphis for the Warriors. They absolutely laid down. It's almost like they'd rather win it on their home floor. You see what I'm saying? I don't know whether they're trying to get as many games as possible or what, but obviously they know that they're going to get to the next level. And it's kind of like that game 4, game 5 was just like the complacent game. You see what I'm saying? So the only way that I look in this one is Mavs first quarter and first half. That's the only way that I look in this one, guys. Could the Warriors come out and cover the trifecta again? They could, but betting wise, first quarter and first half with the backs against the wall. Yeah, I like the Mavs in this one. First quarter, first half, full game. Anything could happen. They could get swept. The Warriors could turn it on in the second half. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Mavs try to fake the spot this one. Rob's on the show today, so we know the Mavs winning. But what you think about the total? The total as far as it comes up 1.5 points from last game, Rob. Do you think the Mavs will come out with their backs against the wall, or the Warriors going to smack them up from the get-go?
Well, sidewise, Otto Porter Jr. makes a difference tonight, Jay. If Otto Porter Jr. doesn't play,
he's out.
Steve Kerr's been stuck in a 7-man rotation. I think he's found the 7 that he finds best to defeat this team. Otto Porter Jr. was one of those 7. So when he went out the other night, he kind of went to Toscano Anderson, little Marcus Moody. We haven't seen Jonathan Kuminga whatsoever since game 1. So he'll have to find a 7th guy. It sounded to me, listening to him talk, that yes, Otto Porter Jr. would be available, but the head coach seems to think that they'd rather rest him for a game. So I don't know that we're going to see him here. Probably hurts a little bit interior-wise, for sure, as far as the boards are concerned. I'm not even going to get into the rebounds with my buddy here to my right-hand side on this screen. I got another show I could get into that with him about, but my goodness, Kevon Looney. That's going to be a subject of discussion later on, Skee. He's been tremendous in this series. I think, Jay, in game 2, when I wanted to get to the over in that game after the poor shooting by Dallas in game 1, I got scared off full game, and I went to Dallas team total for the first half, thinking that, they're going to come out fired up and they'll score. And they did. They scored 72 first half. I couldn't, be mad at anybody who wanted to play Dallas over 55 points here tonight in the first half, or their 107 for the game. So there's multiple ways I'm going to look at over. Phoenix was a really great defensive team too. But in these specific situations, in these spots where Dallas shot lousy the game before, they found ways to score all over Phoenix the following game. So I don't see why that doesn't happen here tonight. Shots should fall a little more for both sides. I haven't seen anything that suggests Dallas could stop Golden State from scoring. I'll say that much.
Good point. Good point. Skee, anything else on this game, my brother?
Golden State is not Phoenix. I've been saying that for forever. They're not Phoenix. Their defense is better than Phoenix. They're not soft like Phoenix. They've been there before. They know all the defenses to play. They played players like Luka and all these guys before. It's different. So I just think you got to stop looking at it that way. And what I would ask you guys is, if you like overs, Rob, you know this. Why is it not betting the first half instead of the full game? Full game is where Mav overs go to die.
Yeah, no, I said 110 first half as well.
Okay, my bad.
The only thing I would say why I would think full game is reasonable here is because in my mind, I think Golden State's going to get theirs as well. In a couple of those games when Dallas bounced back, Utah couldn't crack their defense. Phoenix, Chris Paul played lousy. But I don't know that any of that happens for Golden State unless they come out. The one thing I was afraid of, guys, was that they would come out the way they did against Denver in closeout situation first time around, the way they did against Memphis in closeout situation first time around, and maybe they wouldn't get their points. But reading all their quotes heading into this one, they don't want that to happen again. So I think both of these are going to score a little bit here tonight. Dallas found their way to 117 against this super good defense with a 13-point third quarter in game 2. So hopefully they make their way to 109 here tonight. That'd be enough for me.
I can dig it. Hey, it's just one game tonight, man. We broke it down. Quick 15-minute show. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you go check out our guys over at Wage Talk. Man, real quick, man. Go check out some shirts, man. Let's talk about some shirts.
Let's talk about some
man.
shirts around here.
Yeah, man. We got Jay and Shark shirts, $15 off, and you get a free pair of glasses, J Money Approved glasses with that shirt. See what I'm saying? Just that one. But we also got Smack City shirts. See what I'm we got Us Against the Bookie shirts, and Let's Get Some Cash as well, man. Hey, y'all can look out for me on the shirt, man. We bring in new people in this world, man. Y'all support the movement one time, man. We got a bun in the oven over there. But regardless of that, you see what I'm saying? Skee's got a $2 Tuesday play today. Skee, big play over there in WNBA. See, we're trying to cash. Skee, what do you have going over there at Wager Talk? How you been doing, my brother?
Yeah, it's been going pretty well. You know, I did have a loss last night. I think that's something like 41 and 26, which is still a little bit above, 60%, my last 60 something WNBA plays. This year, I want to say like 29 and 19 to start. So I have a play that's I like more than others. 5%, you can get it for $2. And best bet time, right? I'm gonna go with. I hate to disagree. I really don't want to be on the opposite side of neither one of you guys, but especially Rob on a total. And I'm gonna have to go with the under 215 and a half. It's the way I see the game going. I'm gonna stick with that.
Got you. What you thinking in this one, Rob? I know Skee's going against you, but you kind of liking this over. You liking more points in this one, right?
All right, so that I don't have to go against Skee on your show, Jay. I'll tell you, I like Dallas team total first half over 55.5 points. I think that Skee said it best. We've been living by one code all season long, and that's Dallas over first half and a lot of under full game. Things seem to take a turn in the regular season. They did at least. But first half, if they don't come out firing here, Jay, and making some shots, I would be surprised. So I'm going to try first half over 55.5 with the Mavericks team total.
I like it. I played a couple personal plays today, guys. Nothing official because, like I say, it's not me telling you, hey, look, go and take this. It's just me telling you what I bet, guys. So I bet the Mavs first quarter -0.5 and first half -1, guys. That's what I bet personally. If you like to tell me, that's on you. Could the Mavs come out here and get trifecta loss once again? It's possible, but even if they lose this game and get swept, I do see these guys coming out a little bit more comfortable from shooting at the house here, guys. So I always tell people anything can happen. Nothing is guaranteed. Hey, fade or follow. If you fading, hey, good luck to you. Well, nah, fuck that. If you fading, I hope your ass lose. But if you follow and let's cash, man, I'm on Mavs first quarter and first half. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't talk you off full game as well. I did not think these guys get swept. The Warriors looking like they rather close out teams at the house. More money for their owners and team stuff at the house, concessions, selling beers, all that, man. So maybe the Warriors close them out in 5, Skee, but not tonight. We got Rob on the show today. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna put his cash in tonight, man.
It's quite a battle, right?
Hey, I'm just saying, guys. So, like I say, if you like to take it, if you like the Warriors, take it. You take it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing's guaranteed. I hope you cash, my guys. Let's get some cash. Us against the bookies. I hope you smack them motherfuckers up, man. Let's get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We back tomorrow. We out. It's cash.